Today I want to talk about my most asked question on all social media. And that's, is reselling actually profitable? It's asked in so many different ways, but it is asked a lot. Since I started, that's, I'd say, my number one question. So today we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about cost of goods. We're going to talk about profit. We're going to talk about money, all the different things that you need to know about money and the reselling business. You know me, first I got to take a sip. All right. So my name is Marion. If you haven't watched before, I'm formerly Attire and Beyond on all social media. I am still Attire and Beyond on some, but now I'm the Smiley Thrifter because I think that's better for everything I'm doing now. I am a reseller on Poshmark, a little bit on eBay, a little bit on Facebook, send into the Real, and I also have started selling out of my Whatnot closet. Yes, my Whatnot closet, not auctions. So I love my job. I love the thrill of the hunt. I love learning. And in this transparency series, which this I believe is number 8 today. And it's just all about money and, like I said, profitability, etc. So let's just get right into it. I've been doing this for a few years now, maybe even 3 or 4 years. And I just keep learning and growing and love that fact. So I love to share what I learn with you, just the same way others shared with me and don't even know how much they helped me in life and in this business. So whether it's a hobby or whether you are a reseller part-time or full-time, you're going to want to think about the money aspects of it, right? So there are so many things that you have to consider. You have to consider, what kind of profit margin do you want to make? So if you are buying something for $1, do you just want to double that? Do you want to triple it? Do you want to 10 times it? How do you want to make that work for you? When I first started, what I did was I would put in my Poshmark closet, there's this separate section at the bottom. My lipstick feels funny. This separate section at the bottom, and I believe it says SKU, cost, and something else, details maybe. And in that, I would put the SKU number, which is the box that it's in. Then I would put what it cost. My birds are going nuts again. They haven't been going nuts all day. It's whenever I get on video, they want you to know they are here. Anyway, and then I'd put in how much I paid for it. This way, because Poshmark has that in there, and I think most of the other platforms do too. This way you can see, wow, what did I pay? What did I sell it for? But I also put in there, what's the lowest I would take, but what I really wanted. So, and I would put it in as happy, neutral, I forget what I put in. Like willing to accept, but really don't want to. Yeah, so now what I do is, and what I do doesn't matter. It's what you want. I don't have a 1 times, 2 times, 5 times, because I am quite lucky enough that I am able to get, I don't know what my bird's going up about. I am able to get inexpensive items that are worth a lot sometimes. Now, I can't get some of the same things that you guys can get out there, but I can get things for $1. I can get things, I really don't buy much over $5. So for me, I figure it out from there. Now, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on here. I always want to make more than $10 in my closet, but 15 and up is what I aim for now. Now, don't get me wrong, I have some older things that, and when I say older, I mean things that have been in my closet longer, that I and willing to take less for if they're in a bundle. If I see someone puts 4 things in a bundle, I don't care if something's only $4 in there, because it's in the bundle. I'm getting rid of it. I'm making space. But for you, it's up to you if this is going to be profitable or not. And so many people asked so many different ways that I think they also meant, are they going to have money for themselves? Are they going to be able to set themselves a salary? So I can tell you in the beginning, hell no, in the beginning, unless you're like fantastic or have the best items, like if somebody just threw in your lap all the trends that are going on right now, you might be able to be profitable. So there's never a no to this, but it takes time to learn what sells, what's going to grow your business. And most, I can say, are not profitable in the beginning. And you're always buying things for your business. So the mentality goes a couple of different ways. And mine has gone both ways. So one way is, okay, I'm going to buy this for, let's say I'm selling for a while. Okay, I'm going to buy this for $10, but I know I'm going to make 100, or I know I'm going to make 80 or 70. And you wait and you leave it in your closet until somebody buys it for that or close to it. Then you have the other mentality where I'm going to buy this for $1. If I make, double that, I'll be happy. But remember, making double that is making more than double, because you have to consider the commissions, you have to consider everything. I mean, you have commissions, you have the time you spent getting it, you have taxes, you have a whole bunch of different things. So think about that. So I don't really want to buy something for $1 and sell it for $2 if they're taking out 20 cents commission, because then that becomes 80 cents, and then it took the time to go and get it, blah, 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 take pictures, etc. Not worth it. But some people enjoy doing it that way. Let's just flip it quick. And that is fine. That can bring you a profit in the future also. So the business can be profitable, I believe, either way. If you research, learn, grow, search out the products that you need to sell or that will sell. See, for me in the beginning, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know this, and welcome, by the way, whether you're new or coming back. Thank you so much if you're coming back. And if you are new, I appreciate you being here. If you like this content, like it, hit that bell, hit subscribe, and you'll get to know whenever I'm putting out more content. Hopefully within a couple of months, you'll see the birds flying around. I used to have a bird that flew around with me. Well, I didn't fly around with it. It flew around me. Okay, so it all really depends on you. How much work are you going to put into it? Reselling is work. When I say that, I mean it. It's work all day, or however long you want it to be. It could be an hour. It could be all day. So however much you put into it is what you're going to get out of it eventually. It doesn't matter how much you put in the beginning. Like anything else, it's a buildup. Except, let's say today, this tape measure is all of a sudden rare and vintage, or rare, antique, and nobody can find it anywhere. And you found hundreds. Then you're going to be profitable in no time. But if you found that and it's worth 50 cents, is it even worth buying? No. Unless you're okay with selling it for $2 and not making a big profit, or unless you want to throw it in a bundle or in a junk drawer, what they call it, or in a lot in bulk, then it's a good idea to buy it and you'll make money. Will you make a profit? So I think it takes a while before anyone can take out a salary. Just my belief. That's just what I think from my experience and from experiences that I've heard from, I'm going to say, hundreds of resellers. It, like anything else, it takes a while till you start really earning money and that you don't keep putting back into the business. See, for me, I have so much inventory because I had the retail store and I bought for there. And it's hard to sell some of the stuff online. It's things that people just want to buy from a store. The basics. How can I, adult women, older women, whatever. I forget what they call it. There's a word for it though. Buy. And so those things I have to and have been bulking together and doing different things with, but they're harder to sell. So for those kind of things, you're going to have to wait. Now, I have found that everything that I put in my closet will sell. It just takes 3 years sometimes, which is ridiculous. But if you have the room, it's not ridiculous. So for most resellers, the cost of the item, get it for the best price that you can. If you have a bins around you, I'd suggest going to the bins. I'd suggest watching some people who go to the bins. So many of them do. I watch Jack and Ryan. Now, I watch many, but Jack and Ryan, Jack Valentine, they go to the bins and they get really good name brand luxury items because that's what they're looking for, and they'll wait around for a long time. And lots of other people do the same. And if I had a bins, I would be doing that same thing, because you're at the bins, if you haven't heard of it, you are paying by the pound, and it's usually, I've never heard it be any more than $2 from any of the resellers I've heard per pound. So if you think about it, a pair of jeans might be a pound. So they're anywhere from $1 to $2. If you have a pair of jeans that are really hot right now, you can make anywhere from $25 to $100, sometimes more. So in that way, it's worth it. Some people buy stuffed animals and they find these stuffed animals that are really worth a lot. Some of them are cheaper at places, the stuffed animals, cheaper per pound. So if you have thrift stores that are kind of like some of the ones that I have, or you have a Salvation Army where one color is 99 cents a week and the two other colors are half price, look at those. But because that's always good stuff to have as backup in your closet, but do your best to see what's selling now, and whether that's through trial and error or whether you're watching video after video like I did, just make sure they're recent if it's what's selling or what sold, unless you just want to watch and listen. I do that sometimes, but that will help you know what is selling now. It doesn't mean it's going to sell for you. I sell things other people don't sell. I can't sell some things that people are selling every day. I have some free people in my closet. I've had so many things that have sat that people say if they put it in their closet, it goes. I could put it same price, same thing, not my closet. So, and then I have days when people say they're slow. I'm selling things like while they're talking. So it's going to be different for everybody. I can't tell you if you will make a profit. I can tell you if you work hard or learn how to work easy or work fast. See, some people who work where they're selling, let's say, dollar clothing for $3, $5, they're doing it fast and they're buying in bulk. Like they're buying 20 of the same shirt, 100 of the same shirt. That's easy. But if you're buying individual items and they're all different, it's going to take you a little longer. But if you want to work as fast as you can and that's your goal to make money, then you do it. I work at my own pace, even though I have a schedule, but that's what I want to do. When I can, I will speed it up. And when I can, I do speed it up. So profitability is inevitable if you work it and if you really work. You can't expect reselling to just be easy. It would be nice if it is. And like I said, if you found this and it was rare, it will be easy. There are people who find things that are sold out that are, oh, I can't think of the word. You know, they're not selling them anymore. I'll think of the word somewhere in this. And discontinued. And they want what they normally have. Like, I can't tell you how many of my makeups ran out, you know, not expire. Were discontinued, and I couldn't do anything about it. I mean, like mascaras and lipsticks and things. And I loved them, and they were the only things I wanted to use. And there was tea that I loved so much. But as soon as it got discontinued, they started selling it for quadruple the price on the internet. I won't buy it. Some people will. I don't think I would do that either, but I would sell it for more than it sold for in the store if it's now discontinued. So you're going to find your way. You're going to find your cost. You're going to find your price point, and you're going to determine whether you make a profit or not. Yes, you can make a profit, but that's all up to you. Like anything else. Like anything else in life. What you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. Just don't think it's not work. Because on Poshmark, there are many things that you have to do. And if you don't do them, then you have an AI or a VA, and they're doing it for you, and you're paying for it. So you just have to make a lot of decisions in reselling. If you have any questions at all, just leave them down below, and I'll be happy to answer them. And if you made it to the end, say, hey, yo, and I'll see you soon. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, give it a like, subscribe. So many of you aren't subscribed, but you're watching the videos. And I know sometimes you watch it on TV. Go to your phone. I do that for people. Anyway, it helps me get pushed out to other people there. And I want to be able to help more people. And eventually I want to be able to be monetized. And I know that's a long way away, but I want to be able to help as many people as possible. So even share it if you have someone who may need to hear this. You know, I have people who ask, not just resellers. So you can share it with them so that they realize, yes, you can make money reselling. People think it's not a job. That's one of the transparency videos. All right, I'm going to go now. I'm done keeping you. Have a great day. I appreciate you so very much.